This is a former friend of his. And if he's going...
Diaz to the top!
Swanton!
Well, Joe Keys going in there.
Oh, wow, going right for Robert Locke.
Well, those two have some serious history.
Former tag team partners. Probably nobody knows Robert Locke better than Joe Keys.
They broke into the industry together. Both were students of R.J. Meyer, the Bruiser, as you see that discus clothesline by the massive Joe Keys.
What was that?
I mean, he almost lost control. Brandon Scott, that shattered foot. That's the Joe Keys thing.
Well, Joe Keys ain't going to shy away from something like that. Yeah, there we go.
Joe Keys more than happy.
Joe Key, he's been on the darker side of his personality before, so he's not going to shy away from exploiting an injury.
You're absolutely right. Joe Keys is...
Oh, good God.
Wow. Joe Keys is not one to shy away from doing anything necessary. Wow, look at this. Joe Keys with the spear.
Joe Keys has done some dastardly things in his past.
Hasn't lost a wink of sleep over it either. He's just the man to take on the trade, in my opinion. Tag out.
Two men who have had their issues with the trade for most of this year.
Lor Diaz, Diego Cruz certainly set themselves up for tag team title contention.
Oh yeah, they had their shot back at Bruiser Strong.
They're unable to capitalize, but again, the numbers game. Hold on, Lor Diaz, one count.
Unable to capitalize, but I mean, they may find themselves victorious here tonight. They may get right back into contention. Oh yeah, you're not going to match power with Eric Martin.
Eric Martin stands at 6'3", weighing in at about 225, 230. You got to see him live and in person to take in how immense he is. Hold on the cover.
Yeah, but Diego Cruz doing the smart thing, breaking down the Busky one.
Diego Cruz is very underrated, underutilized. He's a guy that has all the goods, and he shows it. There's that double drop kick by Diaz and Diego. Diaz again with the cover. Quick tags, in and out. Here comes Joe Keys.
Oh, Joe Keys going somewhere we don't see him go too often. Oh, wow, diving headbutt.
Dynamite Kid-esque diving headbutt. Going for the cover now on Eric Martin.
Yeah, and there's Mr. Excellence making a very big miscalculation.
And if he didn't have a broken foot before this matchup, I think Joe Keys is going to ensure he does after. Wow, look at this.
Oh, wow.
These two, Joe Keys and Eric Martin, no strangers to each other, former students at the ROH dojo.
And Joe Keys
beat the crap out of each other. They're just in training.
Joe Keys still has a bone to pick with Eric Martin, stemming back from last call in December when Eric Martin left Joe Keys out to dry against the Acclaimed.
That's right, he did leave the man out to dry.
Oh, wow. Just a wild right hand found upside the head of Joe Keys.
Enter a psychopath. A man with no empathy, no emotion, no human emotion, that is.
Oh, wow.
And he just dumped Joe Keys on his head.
Wow.
Jesus God.
Even Myles Hawkins, he cringed a little bit at that one.
Look for Robert Locke. Not to lose. Hold on the cover.
Not to lose a wink of sleep.
Not to lose a wink of sleep. Not to blink an eye, bat an eye. He's in the hurt game.
Which actually shows this is a former friend of his. And if he's willing to do that to Joe Keys, imagine what he's willing to do to the people that he hates. Oh, wow.
That running vertical suplex, the 99 overall, shoots the half, the cover.
And you saw how smart Myles Hawkins was. He cut the ring off. He slid between Joe Keys and his partners. And just how smart he is at such a early stages of his career.
The ring intellect of Myles Hawkins he has no business being as good as he is at this.
Wait a second, Brandon Scott has a boot on. Where'd he get the boot from?
Like a wrestling, but no, he has
No, that's one of those like surgical boots.
A rehabilitation orthopedic boot. Well, he said he shattered his foot walking his dog.
Oh yes, a brave man he is. Oh, neck breaker.
And certainly Brandon Scott saw Robert Locke dump Joe Keys on his head, so he's trying to take advantage. Working over that neck, dropping the fist. A la Ted DiBiase, 4-leg hook. 2 count there by Brandon Scott. Scott moving, not like a man injured, I have to say that.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Brandon Scott.
In comes the muscle of the trade. Eric Martin.
Wow, just forcing Joe Keys out of the ring. And Portia, of course, she has to get a little bit in herself.
Muse. The dastardly Portia. And there's Robert Locke, the leader, putting that sole of his boot. Well, I don't know, that may have been Brandon Scott. Either way,
yeah.
Member of the trade putting the sole of their boot into the face of Joe Keys.
If it was Brandon, no cover. 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, Joe Keys, the ring savvy that he is, knew that he was close enough to the ropes.
Could have been ring savvy, could have been out of necessity. He's been taking a beating ever since Rob Locke dumped him on his head. I mean, that was ugly business to cover.
Joe Keys, he may be out of it. He's definitely in trouble. Definitely needs to get Diego Cruz or Lor Diaz in there. Need by a little extra time to recover on the outside.
Robert Locke is in peak physical condition, probably the best shape he's ever been in his career. And he does so
physically, maybe not mentally.
Well, I don't know. I think what we're seeing here is the real Robert Locke. All that glad handing and Bobby and Robbie crap. I think that was to sell T-shirts to line the pockets.
Get a little extra cash before he showed his true colors.
Of a clear sociopath. See the eyes bulging. Robert Locke doing everything he can to keep Keys down. Keys reversing out, belly to back suplex.
Well, that may have been exactly what Joe Keys needed, but the problem is Robert Locke is between him and his partners.
It might as well be the Grand Canyon between Joe Keys and the former cartel members.
Oh, wow.
How talented.
Talented and smart. He took out Joe Keys' partners.
With one drop kick as he's sent to the heavens. And this is the time to capitalize. There's no partners over there. Joe Keys once again finds himself alone in his own corner. No stranger to this happening.
And Robert Locke looking for that full Nelson. The Joe Keys, I mean, he's one of the most resilient superstars that we have here in MCW.
Technically gifted, tough, resilient.
Oh, but that may all be for naught with that DDT.
How much can one man take when it's 4-on-1? Excuse me, 5-on-1.
I say, yeah, you can't forget about Porsche on the outside.
Look at the Dahmer-esque disposition of the psychopath, Robert Locke, standing over his prey.
Oh, wow.
Last-ditch effort.
Yeah, that may have been everything that Joe Keys had. Just looking for any kind of reprieve with that headbutt. But the problem is he doesn't have anybody to tag. We haven't seen Diego or Diaz get back up since that dropkick from Myles Hawkins.
That was a hell of a dropkick. Hold on!
Oh, wow, Dante's back.
El Jefe, Dante Caballero.
He may be taped up, but he's not going to shy away from a fight against the trade.
The Boricua Express enters the ring, firing off on Rob Locke, and he has a bone to pick with the trade.
The trade who has targeted Dante seemingly for the past year, and he's looking to take out all of his frustration on them.
That trademark Puerto Rican fire from the island, back body drop on Robert Locke.
Oh, wow, and Dante, that That adrenaline doesn't look like he's favoring those ribs or that arm at all. Line of Paradise!
And Dante's Inferno is burning bright as he has Myles Hawkins up and dumps him.
Oh, and calling the shots to his former cartel mates. Diego taking out Myles on the outside.
If you got history, you might as well use it. Oh, man, right to that rib cage. Looking for that full Nelson slam. German suplex on Robert Locke.
Oh, yeah, you can see that fire burning inside Dante, but Brandon with that crutch. Oh, Dante felt that crutch once before. He doesn't plan on feeling it again.
You do not want to be looking at across the ring at an angry Dante Caballero.
Oh, you don't want to be at the other end of that crutch either.
And Rob Locke feigning concern because we all know he has no human emotion. There is that drop kick. Diaz to the top.
Swanton. Oh, this could be a moment for Diaz. 2. Oh, wow.
Was that a 2?
That was only a 2. So close for Diaz to finally get one over on the trade in Robert Locke.
That was the moment that Diaz was looking for, snatched from the jaws of victory, looking for that sliced bread.
But Robert Locke with that full Nelson slam. 2, 3. The trade is victorious once again.